Live from the 4 Points by Sheridan in downtown Tallahassee. This is a WTXL ABC 27 special presentation. You're watching the Jimbo Fisher Call-In Show. Brought to you in part by the following sponsors. The Gem Collection. Academy Sports and Outdoors. Pizza Hut. Doorstep Delivery. Awards for You. Tallahassee Board of Realtors. Tallahassee Eye Center. Napleton Infinity. Benson's Heating and Air. Tallahassee Community College. Cars, Trucks, and Credit. Dunkin' Donuts. And Ramjack. And now, here's the voice of the Seminoles, Gene Deckerhoff, and head coach Jimbo Fisher.
Hello and good evening and welcome to the Jimbo Fisher Call-In Show. You found us on your television in Tallahassee and on your radio all over the country and via the World Wide Web all over the world. Jimbo, we're talking Florida State football. And, hey, going into the Miami weekend, we're 4-0, ranked number 8 in the country in one poll, number 12 in the other. Congratulations on a big win last week.
Thank you. Thank you. It's always a good road win and an interdivisional win. They're always tough.
Yeah, the Atlantic Division of the ACC, a lot of folks may know this already, but more players drafted by the NFL out of the Atlantic Division of the ACC than any other division in college football.
A year ago, and we knew it going in. And I said that the whole time. People kept saying, well, it's not. I said, the film I'm seeing isn't saying that. So it's a great division, like you say, and everybody plays you tough, and everybody's got players.
Yeah, one thing about that ball game, we win, and yet we have some injuries in that ball game. And I know that you're hoping that you can get some players back, but the status of Dalvin Cook is on everybody's mind, Terrence Smith, and Nate Andrews, 3 players that got hurt in that game.
Dalvin's day-to-day. He's making good progress. You know, I don't ever count Dalvin out. I've counted him out before, and some guys heal faster, but you wait and see. Terrence most definitely will be out. There's no way he'll be able to play. And Nate, we were happy didn't have an ACL, but we thought it'd be a good little bit of time. Right now, he's moving around today. It was crazy. I don't know if he played this. I don't think he'll play this weekend, but. He's healing really quickly, too, so we'll hopefully get him back pretty soon.
Injury update from injured players from the Wake Forest game. Florida State 4-0 now, and we take on a Miami Hurricane team that's 3-1. And, Coach, what is it about this rivalry game that makes it – well, number one, we already announced it's a hard sellout. Every ticket has been sold. That was as of Monday night. What makes this game as big as it is?
Well, I think 2 things. I don't know if any game in the last 30 years has had as much implications on the national championship as the Miami-Florida State game. When you go the history of it all the way back, and then – how many great players? Name me a series that's had more great players than this series. I mean, more NFL players, more Hall of Famers, more college Hall of Famers, pro Hall of Famers, all pros, all Americans. I mean, it's the best of the best. I mean, it's always – everybody has great players, and the game is played so fiercely and competitive and so physical. I mean, the game is extremely physical. But the thing about this rivalry to me, different than a lot of rivalries I've been a part of, they all want to win, but there's a tremendous amount of respect when it's all over with because of how they play each other. And it's just different to me. And it's one of the great ones. Very blessed to be a part of it.
It's a unique rivalry because both schools are located in the same state. You think Oklahoma, Nebraska, you think Texas, Oklahoma, but those teams are from different states, different border war rivalries.
Yeah, and you're recruiting so much against each other, and it's just, we're similar type people.
Yeah. Florida State, Miami week, we know it's here, and kickoff is just around the corner, Saturday at 8 o'clock at a sold-out Doak Campbell Stadium. It's a call-in show tonight, right? Good to see all of you here. If you have a question here in the audience, we have the microphone up here. And if you want to call, you're listening on the radio, watching on television, 1-877-99-Knowles, 1-877.
They're going to be calling everywhere, Gene. We ain't going to get no call.
1-877. I needed to look at that card. And guess who our first caller is of the week, Coach? Guess who it is?
I know it is. Put your arms up.
Okay, Mike from Jacksonville. You're on the air. Go ahead, Mike.
Touchdown, Florida State.
There you go.
By the way, Coach, we need a few more of those also. But let me get right on into it. I'm watching this defense each week. Now, last week they were 109th in the country. It's Miami now, and they are rushing, stat-wise, they're 62 in the country. They're almost half better what we've been playing the last 4 weeks. Mm-hmm. I thought we gave up I thought we done real good with keeping the points down compared to the national championship years and the rushing. I thought we gave 109 rush and a little too much respect there. They got 20 yards more than they're supposed to. And my question is, what are you going to do about, are you going to post somebody up there? Because we're playing a lot better rushing team than what we played the last 4 weeks. And I'll get off the list of these questions. And good luck.
No, well, the thing about last week's game is it was a totally different scheme than when you're going against. When you play a running quarterback and there's runs and passes called at once, you have to play totally different. And they played the runs pretty much. They kind of played a mush ball, but they were pulling and throwing passes on the same play. And the way the rules of college football are now, you can have guys downfield and throw it. So, but Miami doesn't have a running quarterback. He can run, but it's a totally different scheme. So you're playing a totally different kind of run than you're playing in the past. So we'll have some different schemes, but there won't be a lot of them because if you get too many of them up in there, then they're going to throw the football. And they're very dynamic, and that's what their quarterback, Brad Kyra, does. He can throw that football down the field. So we have to play, again, it's a two-headed monster. They can throw it. They can run it. We know their scheme very well. Like as I say, James Coley's our offense coordinator. I think I know him a little bit.
He worked for you?
Yeah, for many years way back. But he's done a heck of a job with them, and they've got good players. So we'll know how to do it. It's just a matter of doing it. And, hey, they're going to make some plays. They're on scholarship too. And we just got to keep them down and not give them too many plays and be able to play good football against them.
Mike always has a good stat. Thanks for your call from Jacksonville. Next up, Bill from Tampa. Bill, you're on the air with Jimbo. Go ahead.
Well, good evening, Coach and Gene. Congratulations on the Wake Forest win, and certainly good luck against Miami Saturday night.
Thank you.
Question for you is, I'm going to throw out a stat of the week sort of thing. 20 of the last 28 games I read have where the team rushes for more yards has won that particular game.
Yep.
Our running game has a bit of a question mark with Dalvin being somewhat nicked up. Does that move Everett's role more so out of the game manager situation and more into that of a playmaker?
Well, I'm going to say this. The greatest compliment, everybody always uses that term as a negative term. The greatest compliment a quarterback can get is a game manager. People don't believe that. If you don't manage the game, how you going to make plays? You got to manage the game. You got to take care of the game. You got to get in and out of the game. People used to say that about the Alabama quarterback. I'll tell you what, I bet at times they like to have some. Last year they like to have that game manager back. You know what I'm saying? And their guy broke all the records and made plays. But at times we say that term as a quarterback. Even Jameis is a playmaker. Jameis was a game manager. You think Tom Brady doesn't manage a game?
Yeah,
you think Peyton Manning? They control the game. Now, making plays is also guys around you, too. You know what I mean? And I don't say that, but we're going to make some plays. Also, we had some balls down the field last week. We hit 5 balls over 15 yards really down the field and had to pick moments because it was so windy. The gusts were 20, 25, 30 miles an hour. You couldn't just sling it down the field last week. And we tried one we had for a touchdown. The wind caught on Ryan Izzo right there in the corner. We had one, the wind caught it and just blew it away. Those are going to happen. But we're going to get the ball down the field and make big plays. But the most important thing to me, I don't care how many big plays he makes, which they will do, even Jameis, a game manager is what I want. And that's what all guys want as a quarterback.
Okay, Bill, interesting stat. 20 of the last 28 games, the team that rushes the most has won this particular rivalry game. Unless there's confusion, 1-877-99-NOLS, toll-free number, 1-877-996-6537. And the Twitter, if you want to tweet a question to Coach Fisher, use hashtag Jimbo, hashtag Jimbo. FSU radio broadcast now available for free on your mobile device. Download the FSU Game Day app from the App Store or Google Play. The FSU Game Day app is presented by Alert Today, Alive Tomorrow, a pedestrian and bicycle safety initiative funded by the Florida Department of Transportation. The Jimbo Fisher Call-In Show, live from the 4 Points by Sheraton, will continue after these messages.